in the cosmos. This is Nikki with the Messy Homesteader. Is I think April 22nd. Yeah, oh, it was Earth Day. Or was that yesterday? Anyway, I'm going to give you guys a garden tour. And if you care to stick around, you can watch me as I do some garden chores. But you probably shouldn't do that because you probably need to be doing some chores in your garden. So let's get started. You know, I don't do intros. Um, all right, where to begin? All right, so begin at the beginning. All right, so if you were watching my video a couple weeks ago, I was trying to decide. Let's put this down here so y'all can see. I was trying to decide what to plant in this planter here. Oh, the neighbor's dog. She gets real annoying sometimes. I was trying to decide what to plant here to grow up this trellis. So I was trying to decide, oh, this compost over here stinks. I was trying to decide between cucumbers, squash, or flowers. But since we need to eat, I went with squash. So I have some variegated patty pans or scallop squash right here. Bring you in closer. Hold on, y'all. Let me just take it off my tripod. There you go. Well, let me just flip it. All right, so I have my, make sure, yeah, my variegated squash planted here. Probably too many, but I'll go ahead and take this off because it's struggling right here. But sometimes I'm hit or miss with squash, so I have extras. I'm gonna trellis it. I'm gonna do the vertical planting for this and just really be vigorous with keeping it attached to the trellis and just taking off the leaves as the plant continues to grow. And then here I have some regular strawberries. I think these are sequoias in this planter I got from the big box blue store. And then I went ahead and added some pine berries. So did I add some down here? Not even sure. And then over here, I made a mistake, y'all. Let me move this out the way. Okay, I don't know what I was thinking, but I have raspberries here. And look, they're even starting to do something. But for some reason, I was thinking this was thornless because the thorns don't really bother me. Like this, see this little thorns? They don't really bother me. But then I was thinking, girl, when this gets big, it might be a problem for your kids because they're snowflakes. Oh, actually, maybe I should leave this here just because they do act like snowflakes. So this is going to be the walkway. So when you come in through this part of the garden, you see the archway? So I'll have the squash hanging. This is my vision. And then over here, I'll have the raspberries. So I'll just have to keep it pruned so it doesn't come into the walkway so nobody gets stuck by these baby thorns. Or maybe they should get stuck by the baby thorns because they probably did something I didn't like. Here, I don't know what to do with this. This is my Thompson grapes. It's been in that bucket for like 3 years. Always producing, but not that much because it's in a bucket being neglected. I have to figure out where to put that. Sorry, Tommy, I'm gonna do something with you. Now over here, I have, oh shoot, what did I plant here? And I'm gonna see a plant marker. What? Well, I know it's some kind of squash. Oh, it might be, what was I thinking? Y'all, this is, it's either yellowneck, zucchini. Oh, that's it. Oh, Lord. I don't know what I put. Why do I not have a marker here? Anyway, this is a pumpkin because it was from the compost. So I don't want to pull it out because I don't want to pull out plants, but it's going to have to go somewhere. I'm mad about that. Now I'm going to have to figure out, and there's no space right here. Oh, wait, no, this was zucchini because I remember I always have problems planting zucchini, so I overplant. So this is zucchini. I think it's the Fort Hook zucchini, or it might be Black Beauty. This cherry, I like growing cherry tomatoes because they're almost perennials here in zone 10B. Like I have some tomatoes around the corner that I'll show you that I planted 2 years ago, and they're still putting out tomatoes. Here I have just some more squash that I need to put in the ground. Some ginger, more squash that's... Now, why are you guys not sprouting? Because I have squash on my patio that's taken off, and I'll show you those because I brought them downstairs. Yay, look at this. All right, this is my Zesty Lollipop Grape. I've had this for, this will be the third season. This will be the third year. Didn't produce a lot because I had it in a container on my patio upstairs. And they're really good grapes. They taste really yummy. So I'm happy to see the buds here and here. Oh, and right here. I see anything else? Oh, look, I see you back here hiding. All right, don't get hurt up against the wall now. Might have to move that. Oh, got some more. All right, so looking good. But as you will see with my blueberry grape, it's already taken off. But I'm happy with this little bit of growth. Over here, I have some of my herbs, my basils. I have cinnamon basil, lemon basil, Thai basil, and Genovese. They're not all staying here because obviously I overplanted. But when I get a little bit bigger, I'll start to pull some out and put them in my herbal patch around the corner. Some artichokes, some burdock. Oh, wait, is this Swiss chard? It looks like it. What is this? Wait, I love surprises. Let me oil this, get some oil off. Okay, this is an onion. All right. You can't see it, but this is my papaya. I don't think it likes being here. I grew one before. It took off in like 6 months. I've had this here for like 9 months. Oh, but I see some new growth, so I'll hold off hope on it. You see that? Wait, is that new growth or was it someone gnawing on it? Yeah, you probably can't tell from here. Peaches are looking good. This is my 3-in-1 peach tree because I don't have a lot of space. Oh, y'all, okay, to all you veteran gardeners with peaches, I've seen this in a couple of trees. Now, when I sprayed the tree a while back, I was thinking maybe some of the, but I see I use neem. But neem doesn't do this to leaves. I don't know what this is. And it keeps happening because I pulled these leaves off before. So this is new. So I don't think this is from the peach borer, because I had that problem on my my donut peach trees that I had to pull up and throw away. But what is that? I have no idea what that is. All right. Now, one of my garden chores today, let me flip this so y'all can see. So one of my garden chores today is I want to propagate my blackberry, and it might not be the best time. Oh, look at this. Hold on. Take this off so y'all can see my big old jumbo hat. Okay, so I just got this big, beautiful. This sucker is massive. Look at this compared to my thumb. Look at that compared to my thumb. And I have big fat thumbs. Look how thick that stalk is. This baby is beautiful. And I see the shoots coming out, but I want to cut it at the top so I can encourage it to grow out this way and get more blackberries. So I watched a lot of videos on how to increase your yield for blackberries. And the one thing you want to do besides putting it on the ground and letting it root is to cut off the top, let it get to about 4 or 5 feet high, cut it, and then you'll get more shoots that will produce more berries versus just one long stalk, and you won't get that many berries. So I have berries here, as you can see. Let me flip the camera for you. So I have berries, but they're covering up my peaches. So the blackberries are doing really well, but after I get off with you, or I might just keep you on, I gotta cut this. I definitely have to cut this one. This one's pretty tall, and it's looking a little stressed here. I got burdock that I need to cut and trim down because it's shading the other plants that I planted, like my cosmos. I don't see a single cosmo over here. I see some though. All right, so let's come over here. I bought these from the big box last week just because I need pollinators to come in, and the hummingbirds have been loving it. So I got to go ahead and start filling up the feeders so they can eat once they make their little pit stop here. But so I went to I think it was the Blue Box place, and I had to pick up some jalapenos because I have never had good success with jalapenos from seeds. Now, it could be that I'm impatient, but if you see here in the things I need to put out, when did I plant this? This was April 14th. Obviously, I'm not going to have anything. But I also planted this back in December, and I have nothing. So I got a little jump start, and I have 3 of them. So when I buy, and some of you guys already know this, but for those of you who don't, when you're looking for plants, try to find plants in the containers that have more than one, so you kind of get more bang for your buck. Because this bad boy was like, I think that was $5, and this should have been like maybe $2 because the prices are really high. So I have 3 here, so that's perfect. And then when my other 2 start to grow, I can put them in the ground, and you can see I already have some peppers coming out. I planted some elephant garlic that I bought off of Etsy, which is my first time growing, so I'm really excited about that. And this is a potato. I don't know what kind because this was from the compost, and this must have been from compost because I don't put my Swiss chard over here. So this must have been from the compost. Let's see what else. One thing that I did last week was I trellised my snow peas because they were they were like choking my collard, my green collard trees here. Well, nothing can choke your collard tree. And then I just kind of rigged something up so they can just grow up, and they get shade from the trees because it's warm. Like today we're having it's a pretty warm day, the high 70s. So this will keep the, oh, look at this one. That one is really taking off right there. It'll keep them cool a bit. See, I got some chamomile I stuck down there. All of my kale and my mustard greens, which I have to take. I gotta harvest today because I have a lot. And this bad boy is a big producer. It's the Florida India broadleaf mustard green. It is a prolific producer. So a lot of things you can do with that. So I highly recommend if you have the space to grow that. I have a sunflower here. I think this is the American giant or the mammoth, not sure. Some mints I need to put in another pot. Oh my God, those birds are always in my patch here. And I noticed, wait a minute. Shoot, my netting is gone. Why did I take that off? Oh well. Calendula. This is my first time growing calendula. I didn't realize how big it gets. It is huge. If I'd known that, I would not have planted it so close to my tomatoes. But it's there. So lesson learned. I'll just have to, I think I planted them over there too, so they're going to be taking over. My other gardening mistake was I thought I had bought true dandelion seeds, and they are not. This is cat's ear or fake dandelion or Carolina dandelion, but not the true medicinal dandelion. So here I am sitting here like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to harvest the flowers, which I did over here on this plant. I was, oh, I got my dandelion flowers. I can go ahead and make some tinctures or some teas. So you can't see, but I had, I cut, I think like 8 or 9 flowers off of one. I was so excited. I was like, oh, one plant, and I have all these flowers from one plant. Should have known that was too good to be true. This is a cat's ear, or cat's, I think it's cat's ear. So I need to pull this up because it is not what I wanted. Because as I've learned, it's got lots of hairs on it, and its branches and real dandelion stays low to the ground, and it has one stem with one flower on it, not this mess. So this needs to be pulled up, taking up space from someone else. Oh, finally a flower. That means the peas are coming. Oh, look, there's more. All right. Okay, I didn't see that. All right, so these are I think these are my snow peas. My Oregon snow peas. Let's see. Yep, snow peas, Oregon snow peas. I had to adjust the trellis for that because they were kind of taking over. Uh-oh, I see some shoots from my ginger. All right, so ginger's coming up, looking good. Some grass, gotta pull this out. Let's see. More tomatoes. Why is it over here in the corner? Which one is this? Wait, ginger? Hold on, wait a minute. All right, maybe this is from compost. Let me see. Oh, it is. Oh, what to do? All right, this is my ginger. All right. So listen, when y'all compost, now listen, when I compost, I put things down like a third of the way down. Where's my finger? Like right there. Right there. Sometimes I'll do half if I'm too lazy to keep digging. But it's usually going to be on the bottom third of the container. Let me tell you, y'all, if your seeds can fight through all that soil and nonsense to get to the top, you got to keep them. That's a survivor. That's a fighter. That's the kind of plant I want fighting for me to provide me with food. And I got 2 of them too. So I'm going to have to pull these up. And I don't even know what they are. So we'll be surprised. Some bulbs. Hyacinths. I love. Oh, is it getting soft? Oh, that's where the gnats are coming from. Let me put my gloves on. Okay. This is a mess. I got to get these in the ground. Now look at this. Look at all this squash I grew upstairs on the patio compared to the ones on the side of the house that's like crickets. Hold on, let me get this glove on so I can get rid of this. All right. All right, there's a gnat. Because I was like, where are these gnats coming from? I thought it was from my compost. But I mean, I've been composting for years. But, I'll just throw you here for now. Oh, and I love hyacinths. But they bloom for like 2 weeks and then they're done. So I'm like, I can't give you space. Oh my goodness, my mulberries. Okay, now I don't know what variety of mulberry this one is, but it is very delicious. It's the small one. Now, I'm gonna need some of my veteran gardeners of mulberry to let me know. This is the Pakistani mulberry. Okay, it's doing its own little thing. It started producing berries like a month ago. I know that's Pakistani. I don't know what this one is. In the nursery, I don't even think it had a label on it. Let me see, because I think this is a different bucket. Yeah, it's a different bucket. So, I don't know. And it looks like I have 2 different kinds of mulberries. You see how it looks grafted here? I'll get in here. So look at this trunk. So this trunk is kind of white. You can see it. Look this over here. You see how white and light with the white spots? And then this trunk is brownish and more bumpy, like dry, cracked skin in the wintertime. So those are 2 different berries. I didn't notice a difference when I was eating them though last year, but we'll see. Okay, got my little blueberry boulevard going on here. I need to move this junk out the way. But at first I gotta cut that tree down and that tree. So it's gonna stay here for now. But I have, besides the grass growing here that I keep pulling, I thought I planted some wild flowers like over here so it would shade out the weeds. I guess, oh, I got some blueberries though. Hey, they were not there last week, or they were tiny last week. All right, I got some, hold on, let me try to get back here, y'all. Move past my struggle tangelo tree. All right, got a little flowers coming up. So this is my Meyer lemon, and it's heavy with lemons. This is the first time it's been in this spot. It's actually, no, I bought this last year or this year. I don't even remember when I bought it, but it's a new plant. So I have a lot of, hold on. Y'all, what is going on here? Okay, sorry. My phone was locked and doing something funny. So lots of lemons, but look at this. So this is my blueberry grape from Dave Wilson Garden. Y'all, I had this in a container last year, and it produced like a couple of bunches of grapes in a small, shoot, the container was, it was probably like this size, or maybe even smaller. I think it was smaller. It was the best tasting grape I've ever had in my life. And so I have this garden vortex where whatever you put in this one spot, it will grow beyond all records and imagination. So I cannot wait for that to really take off. And once I complete the trellis, it can grow over. I got some hollyhock. That's not hollyhock. That is a weed. This is my hollyhock. What is, oh my God, my dog pooped. Darn it. Oh, hate when my dog poops next to my garden gate. This is a mistake. I planted raspberries with thorns right at the entrance. So I'm gonna need to pull this up. And it's already too late because once you plant a blackberry or a raspberry, you're always gonna get suckers coming up. Wait a minute. Why is there a tomato growing here? Now, y'all, I do walk through my garden, but sometimes I'm just straight trying to just get things done. And so I don't really look at everything. I'm really just looking for problems so I can live another day. I don't know, just compost. That tells me I need to really compost my stuff very well. Look at that. This is blackberry or raspberry because I used to have them here before. Pomegranates. See if I have any little buds. Thank you guys. We are 20 minutes in and I'm still rambling, but thank you for hanging with me. Okay, so this is the tomato I told you about. I planted, let me see if there's a marker in here. I planted this November. I usually plant my tomatoes late October, early November. And I think I did this in 2021. Still going. Look at those flowers. Not 2022, 2021. Because the stuff from 2022 is right here. This is what I planted 2022. November 2022, as a matter of fact. Let's see. All right, so this is Brandywine. And I planted that. Y'all see that? I can't even see that. Let me grab another marker. Pineapple tomato. 11. Is that upside down? Oh, here we go. 11/20/22. So that's from 22. This is from 21. And this is the cherry. It's a yellow cherry. So in our climate in 10B, you can definitely keep growing your tomatoes. Maybe it's just a cherry almost year round. And see, I have a cherry that fell down there, but look, it's still producing. Let's see. I planted some, oh my God, they're already sprouting. So these are the Adirondack blue potatoes. I love these potatoes. I love to put them, let me grab my stool. Hold on, y'all. And it's getting hot. I'm gonna take the shirt off. Okay, where's my stool? Now, when I make sheet pan dinners, you know, that's where you just take just a, you know, a long pan with the sides. And, okay, you know, take some vegetables. I'll take like some cut asparagus or broccoli, and some shredded like julienne carrots and the potatoes. And then I'll throw in some tomatoes. Oh my gosh, it's just, the color is beautiful. As a matter of fact, if you go to my IG account, I do have a picture, because I don't have a lot of posts. I have a picture of what it looked like. It was so gorgeous. But the potatoes, everything on the pan was from my garden except for the potatoes. So now I'm gonna have my own potatoes. Okay, now I don't know if I'm gonna get enough, because this is just a 5-gallon bucket, but let's look. All right, so I planted these April 10th of this year, and today's the 22nd. So not long, but look at this. Look at this. Look at that. And it's purple too. Look at the leaves. Look at that. Nice. Very happy about that. Unfortunately, that was the last bag of seed potatoes they had at the store. So I might have to go, that they had at the big box store. So I might have to go to the grocery store and buy some because I always see them there every now and then. My Black Mission fig. Here we go. Oh, it's taken off. I've had this baby forever, and I've moved it like 5 times in 5 years. This is the permanent home. It's happy. She feels that this is her permanent home, so she can start a family. So she's like, okay, we're settled here. We're retired. We're not going anywhere. Let's get serious. So she's just putting. Oh wait, no, that's not the fig. Oh, that's my elderberry. Oh, I can't move that. All right, this is the elderberry that I got from Let Farmer 73, black elderberry, and it is doing very well. I haven't gotten any fruit, but I did have it in a corner in the back of my patio upstairs. So now I'm giving it love, and it's giving me love back. And here, something from the compost. It's an onion or a leek. Probably, I don't know, a leek, an onion. I don't know. And then some cactus, a succulent. Once again, composting. I don't know if you guys have this problem. I try to put the food down far enough, and I try to chop it up as thinly as I can. Sometimes I get lazy. This is a pumpkin that I got to put on the porch. So it's not even like a sugar baby or, all those nice varieties that you want to eat. It's just a regular pumpkin that you put on the porch to bring in fall. I got 2 of them too. I don't want to pull. I'll have to pull them up. Oh, okay. My hollyhocks looking nice. I love hollyhocks. One of my favorite flowers. I got some purple kale, purple tree collards. You see, that's the Brandywine tomato. And, what? Hold up. Sometimes you just have to like talk and do things, and then you realize what's going on. Like, I'm sharing this with you because I'm paying more attention instead of just looking for bugs and just trying to, do the bare minimums because I'm crazy busy right now. But look at that. Let me stand next to it. All right. Oh my God, I'm so hot now. All right, so this is my pineapple tomato. Now, what's funny about this is, if I show you the packet, I bought this in 2015, the seed packet, Botanical Interest. Look, it is almost up to my bra. But I bought that in 2015. I guess I was trying to grow it, but obviously not successfully because I never had a pineapple tomato. So I am so happy to see that. Oh, this is really irking me. I was tricked. Oh, I'm gonna pull that. I'm sure it's probably good for something, but I don't have the space. I need real, true dandelion. Here I have the San Marzano tomato. I'm not growing Romas, even though I have 3 seed packets. I might throw a Roma in there. But when I found out how popular and how supreme, supposedly, the San Marzano tomatoes are, I was like, oh, I gotta have some of these in my garden. So it's my first time growing those. And I got a prune. I had to cut all these suckers off down here. And so the airflow can be better. Let me flip you guys. Okay, I hate marigolds. I mean, I love them, but I hate growing them. I planted like 20 seeds here. 1 came up. So now I have them in trays upstairs so I can try to get a better germination rate. I don't know why I have problems with marigolds, but there you go. So, and I planted this in December. Oh, well. These are my cherries. Oh, I had a cherry here. I got a lot of cherries. All right, I got to prune these because I have too many leaves. I like to have like a foot of the stem with nothing. And I'll do that in a minute. I have some Swiss chard hiding back there. This used to be an asparagus patch. So I still have some coming up. I'm just gonna leave it there. No need to get rid of it. And I got basil over here. Now, I have tried to grow basil lettuce leaf, and I just was never successful with it. But it's coming up, so I have some. So that's nice. Marigold French. You see my face right now. I don't know what see, and I was thinking maybe the birds, but I actually see a couple of seeds, so I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Here, my French filet beans. I ain't got no beans. Oh, wait a minute, do I? Uh-oh, spoke too soon. Look at that. I got some beans. Oh, my bush beans. When did I plant these? Oh, what? Oh, I always have a date on them. Oh, here we go. February. All right, so got my cilantro here, looking nice. This I have never heard of. I forgot how I found out about it, but it's called Dazzling Blue Kale. I grow like 5 varieties of kale, but I never heard of Dazzling Blue. And I was reading up on it. All right, guys, that's my husband. I gotta take that call. I'm gonna come right back. Come right back. Okay, and